We are gathered here today to sip some tea, honey, so make sure you guys have your teacups ready because this tea is what? Piping hot. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. So I want to come on here and talk about the whole Charlie Murphy situation. So if you guys don't know, Charlie Murphy was trending yesterday. It shocked everybody around the world when we learned that he had passed away at the age of 57. He died from leukemia, and many people, including myself, had no idea this man was even sick. On the show Power, Charlie Murphy played a prison guard named Marshall Williams on the show. And so nobody realized anything. They're even saying today that his own cast members on the show Power had no idea that he was suffering from cancer, that he was battling leukemia. He did not make it known to anybody but his closest family and friends. From what people are saying is that he didn't want any sympathy. He just wanted to work and keep his mind off of the pain. You know, the whole situation is just really sad. And on top of that, if you guys don't know, he lost his wife back in 2009. She also died of cancer back then. She had cervical cancer. They had 2 children together, and at that time of her death, the little boy was 11 and their daughter was 4. The little boy now is 18 and their daughter is now 11. Charlie Murphy also has an adult son who's 31 years old from a previous relationship. But he took his wife's death really hard. And back in 2012, he did an interview and he was talking about his wife's death and, you know, how he's, you know, it's brought him closer to his children. And D.L. Hughley even said that after every single show, he would rush home to get back with his kids, you know, so he will definitely be missed. He was definitely a great comedian, especially on the Dave Chappelle show on Comedy Central. He kept a lot of people in stitches. He also co-wrote Norbit with his brother Eddie Murphy. So he's definitely going to be missed. I mean, I haven't heard anybody say anything bad about Charlie Murphy whatsoever. Definitely a good guy. I want to go ahead and show you guys some of these tweets, these comments, and what folks had to say on social media. Check this out, and I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
Charlie, I know you watching. Big homie, Jermaine wakes up out of his nap to tell me the disturbing news. Man, I'm talking to you, man. This is amazing, and I know you watching. MTV right now, lottery ticket is on right now. Right now. I know you watching. That's why I'm talking to you, man. I want to say thank you for the talks, for the time on set, everything that you told me. Thanks for making me laugh. We got you. We got you. You a legend. You an icon. You will forever live on. Legends never die. From myself to your brother, from Eddie to your family, the whole Murphy family, to I'm sure Chappelle is feeling it. The whole entire Chappelle cast is probably feeling it, and staff is feeling it. Man, rest easy, rest in paradise, man. We love you. We love you, and we want to say thank you for everything that you did for the culture. You will forever live on, man. Love.
Been at it again, early morning. Hearing about the news about Charlie Murphy, man, has devastated me. May he rest in peace, man. At a loss for words right now. Wow.
Yo, what up? This message is about my good friend Charlie Murphy. Hell of a guy, great friend, funny as fuck, great to be around, told amazing stories, was a loving spirit, gone way too soon. But while he was here, he definitely entertained me as a friend and as a comedian and as an actor. It was my pleasure and treat to work with Charlie Murphy and to be in his presence. Rest in peace, my friend.
I lost a good friend of mine, Charlie Murphy. I will say that as sad as I am glad to have gotten a chance to know him. I think he was the best storyteller I've ever heard. Yes. He was a great friend. I did a lot of gigs with him, but after every gig, we would all go to his room just to watch him tell a story. I can't pretend like I didn't know he was sick, but I thought that the way he handled himself and the way he laughed, that he would be all right. So Charlie Murphy had such an indomitable will that you believe what he told you rather than what your eyes told you. But I am sad that he's gone, but I'm also happy that I got a chance to know him.
All right, so you guys just saw the comments and the tweets from what people were posting on social media and also from his fellow comedians. Now, one of the very last tweets that Charlie Murphy wrote, I also want to share with you guys his final tweet, and I think he probably knew the end was near. This is what Charlie wrote on Twitter right before he passed. He wrote this at 7 p.m. on April 11th. It says, "One to sleep on. Release the past to rest as deeply as possible." So that was his last and final tweet, and it has over 81,000 likes on it, a lot of retweets. So he would definitely be missed. You know, a lot of people are very, very sad about this. I feel very bad for the children because not only did they lose their mother to cancer, now just a few years later, they've also lost their father to leukemia. It just goes to show you what a good guy he was and what a class act he was as well. You never heard his name involved in any scandal. You never saw him on the blogs. You never saw him involved in any type of ratchetness. And the fact that he didn't use his celebrity as an excuse to, you know, to like belittle people or think he was better than people. The fact that he could sit there and still work on power and not let anybody know. Like nobody knew that this man was sick. So he wasn't looking for any preferences, any special treatment. He went to work, he did his job and went home. You know, so that says a lot about his character. And he also is proof that you can make money. You can be famous. You know, you can be world renowned and you can still handle yourself like an adult and you can still handle yourself with class. And that's exactly what this man was. He was a class act. Again, you never heard him involved in any type of nonsense. The only thing I ever heard about him is that he was a great father. He was a great writer. He was a great comedian and great actor. He will surely be missed. And, you know, at the end of the day, I don't, you know, fault him for not telling people his business. And I'm sure he didn't want to tell the world his business about what he was battling because he didn't want to be all over the blogs for this. He just wanted his privacy and he wanted to be able to deal with this with his family. So I definitely respect him for going that route, you know, so rest in peace to him. I'm definitely going to be watching some Dave Chappelle this weekend. You know, it's crazy that a lot of the greats are passing away at such a young age and you have a lot of people, you know, passing away from cancer. And once again, like I said before in previous videos, I feel like a lot of this is from the food and the environment and the things that are going on around us. You know, it's very, very sad. 57 is not old at all. And for him to be dying dying from leukemia, it just, says a lot. And it just makes you realize that you need to, live each day as it is your last, and appreciate, the time that you're here with your family and your friends. Appreciate it, because again, tomorrow's never guaranteed. You could be healthy one day and stricken with cancer the next day. So we need to treat each other right, and appreciate the time that we have left here on earth. So anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right. Deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.